What's good, people? Thank you as always for passing by the channel. Much appreciated. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. All right, so one of the biggest fights of 2019 will take place this coming Saturday as Errol Spence will put his IBF welterweight title and unbeaten record as well on the line against the multi-weight world champion and also unbeaten Mikey Garcia, who's obviously jumping up from 135 pounds to take on the boogeyman of the division, Errol Spence. So as they say, someone's O has got to go. Although I do think this could be a draw, you never know. But I think someone's O will go on Saturday. And thank God that ITV, this is obviously for the UK guys, thank God that ITV have finally announced that they will be showing the fight live, I think on ITV4. The last thing I wanted to do was try and find an illegal stream for this fight. The last thing. I can't take illegal streams for big fights and risk it buffering or just going. I can't. So thank God and thank you to ITV for showing this fight, just like they did with Adrian Broner Pacquiao. I don't know if this is part of their deal with PBC and Al Heyman, but if it is, it does mean that we get all these big fights coming up. So that's a good thing. Normally, every time a big fight's announced, and this is a big fight, I pick my winner immediately. Like, I don't need a 24/7 show or any of those kind of behind the scenes shows to make me or convince me to kind of pick a winner. I already picked my winner based on their back catalogue, right? So as soon as Errol Spence versus Mikey Garcia was announced, and it did shock me when it was announced, I was like, Errol Spence all day long. Like, Errol Spence all day long. And up until now, literally now, it's been Errol Spence. Like, what? Errol Spence is going to destroy Mikey Garcia. As good as Mikey is, Mikey's just too small. Mikey's just too small for Errol Spence. That was my thinking. That was my logic. And it still kind of is. I remember, again, I think I said this on a video when I was talking about this fight initially, that Mikey said when he fought Broner that he thought Broner was big. And I'm thinking, you thought Broner was big? I mean, Errol's big. Errol's a junior middleweight, basically. Errol will eventually go to junior middleweight and he will be comfortable there. He won't be outsized. That's how big Errol is. So I remember thinking, he's just going to be outsized. He's going to be outsized. And in spots, he could be outboxed, right? He could be. I mean, Errol Spence is no slouch at boxing. This isn't boxer versus puncher. Errol Spence can do a bit of both. So that was my thinking. I can't lie to you, though. In the last 3 or 4 days, even just now, I'm pointing at my laptop because I just watched something just now, a lot of top boxing people have started to pick Mikey Garcia. And I'm like, am I missing something? I mean, I don't consider myself the brains when it comes to boxing, but I think I know enough. And I'm like, what have I missed? So I kid you not, for the last 3 or 4 days, I mean, every single time I'm going to bed, I'm putting on old Errol Spence fights and I'm putting old Mikey Garcia fights on, thinking I must have missed something here. I mean, what did I miss? So I've been watching it thinking, okay, Mikey can do this, Errol can do this. My opinion hasn't changed. I don't know what these people are talking about. My opinion hasn't changed. I get where fans are coming from. As a fan of one person, you're going to pick the other person. I get that. But these so-called boxing experts, no, I'm sorry, not on this one. I mean, yeah, I've been wrong on a lot of stuff. I pick a lot of fights wrong. I get it. Not this one. Mikey Garcia ain't beating Errol Spence. It's just not possible. I've seen Mikey Garcia do some good things in the ring. In watching those little videos, I've seen him double jab to the body. I've seen his footwork's good. All that, I get it. Tick, tick, tick. Fantastic. Errol Spence is too big. Errol Spence is too big, too fresh, too strong. I want to say still lives the life. I know we've seen him drunk out a couple of times, but I think he still lives the life. He's not like an Adrian Broner who goes into camp to get into shape. I think Errol Spence kind of lives the life a bit better than that. So he's too everything, I think, for Mikey Garcia. So although Mikey Garcia is a fantastic boxer, and he is a good boxer, by the way, he ain't beating no Errol Spence. So for all those boxing experts out there that for some reason are picking Mikey, feel free to email me or leave a comment below and tell me why. What have I missed? Because I've evidently missed something. And again, I've watched a lot of the old Mikey Garcia bouts. I've watched a lot of the Errol Spencer bouts, and I just don't see how Mikey beats him. I mean, I think Mikey's a bit better boxer, not by much, but I don't see how he outboxes him for 12 rounds with that extra weight on him as well. Unless he comes in at something ridiculous like 142 pounds just to stay light, then I get it. He's obviously doing the light thing. He's going to move around and he could outbox him for 12 rounds being light. If he comes into the ring 147, which I think he will do, I mean, that's a lot of extra weight to carry around. Something he's not used to doing. So I just don't see it, people. Again, if I'm wrong, feel free to correct me and tell me how I'm wrong. But my prediction is Errol Spence will bring pain. Is that what Mr. T did, right? Prediction, pain, pain. That's what Errol Spence will bring. And I'd be shocked if this goes 12. So yes, I'm actually predicting Errol Spence to stop Mikey Garcia. If not stop him, I think the corner will pull him out round 9. So this fight doesn't go beyond 9. That's just my opinion. But what do you guys think? Let me know. Peace. No shit. Sorry. Peace.